Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I have an unboxing video. I've just had my product purchase premiere order arrive, so anybody who goes on stage gets a special perk. We can shop a selection of stuff from the upcoming catalogue, and we can do it earlier than regular pre-order, which is coming, I think it's the 3rd of December. And so from the 3rd of December, all demonstrators and new joining demonstrators can shop from the new Spring Summer Mini catalogue. But like I say, we got to do a selection. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 suites we could go for, 4 bundles, and then we also earned Sale-a-Bration freebies. Off camera, because I can't show you, is my purchase, my pre-order, so that I get everything correctly. So let me bring in the first little bundle of stuff, and I'll bring in the papers next. So this is the From My Heart suite. So it's a double punch pack, and those are whopper punches. Oh, you can see my camera. So you've got a scalloped edge one and then a round edge one, and they go with the stamp set, photopolymer called Heartfelt. They also match the doilies, which are both colours, and I'm going to say that's Flirty Flamingo and Lovely Lips. No, Flirty Flamingo and Real Red. I will tell you. Flirty Flamingo and Real Red. There's paper, I'm going to show you that in a second. We've got faceted gems. These are not sequins, they are gems. Flat backed, in all sorts of different colours. Come on, focus, there we go. So they're flat backed, just gorgeous. There's ribbon, so we've got real red ribbon, and it's got double stitching on the edges. We also have, my mum's getting these because my mum is a remarkably talented baker. We've got these, which are brilliant. They are baking, you can bake in them. So you've got those, and then the lids. But actually, these fit over them too. Or actually, I think they fit in, no, they wouldn't fit over that bit. They fit this bit. So that's that sweet, but there is also paper. And what am I going to do? Everything, my box is going to, my table's going to get full. I might have to put it into the box on the right. So along with all of that, we've got paper, and this one, as you can see, matches these punches, and they've been set in such a way, so it's a speciality paper. They've been set in such a way that you can cut along the straight and you can get a border. So there's that one, which has got a plain back. So you can see the foiling, it's all shining. And then this one, and again the punches fit round it with that on the reverse. Look at that one. Whoa, that's gorgeous. Oh, love it. And then we've got a couple of plain ones for great backgrounds. There's one of them. And there's another one with foiling on it. And I'm going to say it's like champagne gold, not rose gold. Yeah, I think that's the only way I can describe it. If I get super close and hope that my camera is showing true. It's not a rose gold, it's like a champagne. And here's another one of the plain ones. So that is yummy. Yummy? Did I just say that? Gorgeous. That goes with these in here as well. The catalogue has got a bazillion samples. Okay, so that was the From My Heart. Then we've got Parisian Blossoms, which is a big bundle. So we've got 2 stamp sets with matching dies. I'll show you the dies in a second. An embossing folder. We've got champagne rhinestones. Look at the colour of them. Oh, they are divine. And then petal pink ribbon that's got a champagne metallic edge to it. I'd get it out, but I'm not really completely sure I know where my scissors are. So Forever Blossoms, just gorgeous. The dies that go with that, this is a big die pack, because this is a big one. Dies normally come in that size, so that's much bigger. Oodles of them. So you can cut and emboss at the same time, all these little parts. I think those are mostly for the flowers, but you can cut the whole flower out itself. Amazing, amazing. Right, so I store my dies. I store mine this way round in here because you've got a double closure. So I want to be able to see the name of them, but I actually want to be able to see the dies at a glance. So I put my dies back in on the flat side and have the name of the die set that way around. Top tip for you. Oh, all about tips. And so yeah, that's the embossing folder. Just gorgeous. And then this stamp set, Parisian Beauty with Parisian dies. I had a friend who lives in America, and all she ever wanted to do was go to Paris, and she wanted to get her business to a point where she could say, let's meet in Paris for the weekend. So I believe it says Amour. Yes, it does. Actually, I've got the English version. I've got English, so I'm going to say that the French one is going to say Amore. You see? But anyway, but the die, so you can cut out the Eiffel Tower. Bravo. Look at that flourish. Loving a bit of that. Okay. So back in again. So yeah, you can see how I'm doing it now. So I'm feeding the dies in, so they're facing out on the flat. And then my words are there, and then I don't get my stuff caught up. That comes with 12 by 12 speciality paper as well. Am I going to have another long, super long video like yesterday's? So, champagne coloured, obviously, although champagne is made in Champagne, but for France, so we have that one with that on the back. Locks and keys. There is a bridge in Paris where you can declare your love to somebody. You write a phrase on the lock and then you attach it to the bridge. Beautiful blossoms, so they would match the stamp set. So again, the foiling on there with a nice simple background. Oh, I love that. Oh, I don't know how well you can see. So if I tip it that way so it's all in shade, you can see all of the detail of the flowers, but actually when you tip it, if you look at these ones here, suddenly all the silver is showing, all the champagne colour is showing. Love that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. That's the reverse. And then we've got some luggage and, you know, sort of travel symbols on there. And oh, that's gorgeous. So, bonjour, merci, Paris, amour. Love that. And it's shiny. Oh. Wonder which set's going to get all my love this year. I don't know, actually, to be fair. I'm quite excited by a lot of them. Okay, let's pop that over there and then move on to a set called Peaceful Poppies. You might well have seen some of this doing the rounds already. It's all over the front cover of the mini catalogue. You've seen our backpacks. So this is the bundle. So we have 2 stamp sets and 2 dies and some whoppers, and they mix and match like this. So that's the pair and that's the pair, but the whole lot mixes and matches, which is very clever. There's paper, which I'm going to come to. We've got sequins. I'm sure I heard an awful lot of cheering from the German crew because they are red, yellow and black predominantly. Billions of sequins in there, 750. Okay, not quite billions. Oh, lid, go back on these sequins. I don't want them going everywhere. Oh, that could be very messy. There we go. We've got crinkled seam binding ribbon in Whisper White, and it's slightly narrower. I want to say it's slightly narrower than our crushed curry. I think only very slightly, if that. Yes, it is very slightly narrower, but because it's Whisper White, you can colour it, and they were demonstrating all sorts of different colours on that. Oh, sorry, all sorts of different ways to colour on this one. So blends, just spritzing straight through an ink pad, all of that sort of thing. Brilliant. There are these elements that come with it, and I want to show you these because they're not stickers. Oh, I'm going to make such a mess in my office, aren't I? So these elements, these are cardstock. So they're not stickers, cardstock. There's 2 of each of them, black with shiny embossing on them. These ones are vellum, that have got white on. Oh yes, you can see that. Okay, so they're vellum, but they're white detail. A couple of sheets of those ones. And then watercolour paper. Oh, let me tip it. There we go. Watercolour paper with the detail has been, it's like heat embossing, so you can do emboss resist. I'm trying to tip it so you can see this one in the bottom corner here, or over by my fingers. So that's the field of poppies which are on one of the stamp set. So those are all in the elements. Blimey, that's cheap. They're only going to be £6. I mean, it's all, I haven't even particularly looked at the prices of stuff as I was doing this, but that's only, is that right? Peaceful Poppies Elements, number 8, £6. Wow. Okay. Loving that. Okay, and so then the stamp set. So that was the one I was trying to show you just now on the watercolour. But they're all represented on all of the details. So you can see that's down here. That's this one. That's those two together, I believe. And that's represented throughout. So we've got that stamp set. And I'm going to bring out both the sets of dies so you can see how it's a real mix and match with both of them. This is a big one, so they kind of work with both, because this has all got the labels and things on which go with that one, but they also work with this. And then this one has the poppy shapes in it. You know what, I wonder if they put it in the pre-order in the wrong place for us. I'm just going to have a look at my catalogue, which I can't show you yet. Painted Poppies bundle. Page 26. I can show you the front cover of the catalogue. Have a look at that. No, that is right, because this one has got the poppy shapes that go round here. Oh, you can't see. This big one goes round here. This one goes round that one. Those two go round these leaves. But these work as well. So, you want to see the front cover of the catalogue? Just while I'm here talking poppies. Oh, love it. Okay, so let me put those away, because otherwise it'll get messy and I will lose a die and I will be bereft, because I've got to tell you a funny story. As we get towards the end, I was practically in tears when I unboxed this, because I mucked up a pre-order. So the product purchase premiere, we only have literally a couple of days, so we have until the 19th of November to place our order, and then I can't place another order of pre-order stuff until December, and there might have been a little bit of a mess up. So this is the designer series paper. This is just regular DSP, so there's no speciality in this one, but it's just glorious. It's just stunning, it really is. How beautiful is that? Purple poppies, why not? They remind me of strawberries, to be fair, but no, poppies. Look at that. Ooh, I love it. I think I'll be using a lot of blackberry bliss this year. Just gorgeous. And then look at this. You could cut it straight down the middle and you've got two amazing displays, and with the green on the back. Just gorgeous. Okay, moving on. Tropical Oasis is the next one. So that's this bundle here. So we've got wider burlap trim. We've got these brilliant trinkets. And there's quite a lot of different designs in there. We've got pineapples, leaves, all sorts. We've got a little guitar down there. Awesome. Really good. I think there's 4 designs. There might be 5. I don't know. I don't know how many designs there are, but they're just gorgeous. So they're part of it. We've got memories and more in this one. Actually, I might not open this, but there's memories and more, and big and small. So there's smaller ones here and the big ones. Then there's a couple of sheets of stickers in there. An embossing folder. Here's the stamp set, and I actually won that in Prize Patrol. So Stampin' Up gives us quite a lot of stuff, which is fabulous. And that's a red rubber one. And look at those dies. You can cut a pineapple. That is really cool. I love that you can cut a pineapple. And palm trees. Just brilliant. Love it. And then that's got DSP as well. And pop those in the box. So that's got 12 by 12 DSP. We had a really good purchase premiere this time round. Or rather, it feels like it. So I'm going to move a little bit faster. So I've only got a quarter of an hour left. How cool are they? I can see plenty of men's cards. Fabulous. Look at those. This will work with Tropical Chic as well. So if you've already got that stamp set, and the Flamingo one, which is, the name's fallen out of my head. So if you've already got Tropical Chic, you can get some more mileage from it. And if you haven't, you can get it now ready. Fruit on there. And then just some nice simple backgrounds on there. And palm trees. Who doesn't love a palm tree? Brilliant. Okay, let me move that one over there. And then the next suite was Country Club. And this is for golfers. So you've got all these wooden elements that I'm not going to get out, but there are golf clubs and tees in there as well. Nice bright colours on those. Stamp set and matching dies. And the dies have got a golfer to represent this one, and golf clubs, and golf balls and tees, and all sorts. You can get three little golf balls all in one go there, but you can actually cut out an embossed golf ball too. Brilliant. And then that comes with 12 by 12 paper. Now, I'm not a golfer. It's a stick and a ball. One of my brothers is. He's a golfer, so you know what, maybe I'll make him a card and send him some. But I think some of the backgrounds aren't exclusive golf. So obviously you've got the golf balls and tees there, but that's quite a nice background. And obviously we're going to be losing the beautiful tartan that is wrapped in plaid. I just see socks. Are they called Argyle or is it Fair Isle? I don't remember. Golf bag there. The golf flag. Saw a photo today of what happens when lightning strikes a golf flag, and it was the whole of the grass was just all zigzag, obviously with the fire. I'm assuming this is sort of golf stuff. I like that. I do like that background. Golf buggy. I do have a funny story to tell you about a golf buggy and sunburn. I will save that for another time. I might save it for a blog post that explains that. That's quite fun. Very Harlequin. And these ones, which are on the back of this Harlequin one, you can cut them out individually. They're spaced far enough apart, and then you can colour them in as you want. Getting some mileage out of your paper. So that's the Country Club's, the Country Club suite. And then we're on to Best Dressed. And okay, so we have thin mint macaron ribbon, sheer linen ribbon. We've got these Best Dressed tassels, so this is the sort of the colours that are going through with it. We've got 3x3 note cards and envelopes. And actually Sarah Douglas herself said, I want them bigger. And they are all patterned with the matching card. So I think there's 3 designs. So you've got those, and you've got the matching envelopes. So that would go with that one. That would go with the last yellow one. And that would go with that sort of smush there. So that's quite nice. I use a lot of 3x3 cards, to be fair. So we've got this gorgeous stamp set. I love it. Shoes, perfume, lipstick. I'm all about the lipstick. I really am. If it's a shade of red, as close to Pillar Box or Crimson, I'm a happy girl. I might have a big collection of red lipsticks in my bedroom. And then this comes with a big set. And this one here, let's see if I can peel it off. I possibly can't. This outer shape, oh, I want to get it out. If you cut 2 of those, you can make a bag. And it folds in a very nice way. There's the handle, there's the strap. Then you've got the lipstick outer, the shoe outer, the perfume outer. These are buckles for maybe on the bag if you wanted to do them. There's a label for the bag, buttons for it. I wouldn't touch a button, they freak me out. Those for the flowers. Just brilliant, a brilliant set. And I love all of this. I really do. These splodges are designed to go behind the flowers. That would go, it would work very well behind there. Really nice. And then this one comes with 6x6 paper and a lot of it. So I'm going to bring that out. I'm glancing. I've got 9 minutes left. That's okay. We're all good. I hope nobody had anything planned this weekend because I've stolen all your time. Okay, so it comes with 6x6 paper. So gorgeous, gorgeous. It's just going to be all gorgeous, so I'm just going to keep saying that. It's lovely. What a charming suite. It's, oh, eyeshadows, blushes. Oh no, they're all blushes. Well, I wouldn't have a purple blusher, but you know. Oh, that's is that an eyeliner or a mascara? I don't know. Eyeliner or mascara? I think that's an eyeliner, isn't it? Liquid eyeliner. You're brave if you can use the liquid eyeliner. Nice little simple background. I love those. I've got lipsticks that look like that. That's, yeah, gloss, eyeshadows. For those of you who don't know, I worked as a makeup artist for 10 years. I'm all about the makeup. I still have an awful lot of my brushes. I just, when I finished being a makeup artist, maybe only about 3 years ago, I disposed of all my eyeshadows for hygiene reasons. But I was able to clean all my brushes. I might still have them all. I like that. Oh, what does that remind me of? Ooh, the Mr. Man book, Mr. Small, where he falls into the jar of sweets. I am just blown away by this. I didn't get a chance to look at it on stage properly. And I really hadn't seen just how gorgeous it all is. What a fabulous suite. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. I'm not really a handbag girl. I have a couple of handbags and I tend to stick to them and not change. I'm actually quite low maintenance unless it's a red lipstick. But I don't have very many handbags. Very Chanel, darling, very Chanel. That's maybe a little bit Dior. And then lipsticks to finish. What a fantastic suite. So that's called Best Dressed. Brilliant. So then we come to a couple of bundles. So we've got the Timeless Tulips. So you can punch these out. That also works with the leaves, but it also works with the individual. You can cut petals out. So that was brilliant. I got that one for free. So I ordered that on its own. And somehow, instead of ordering the Under My Umbrella bundle, which is an umbrella punch, I managed to order a second one of these. And I'm not really sure how I managed it, because actually you can't order two of that. Two of the non-consumables. So I got that. Then I got Heart to Heart, which is this one. So quite Valentine's. And then the Detailed Hearts die, and it is one die, but it's a whopper. And we've got a small version of it currently in the catalogue. So I like that it's a belter. Or actually, maybe it was the previous catalogue, I'm not sure. But that is huge. You're going to be making heart confetti and all sorts. Bravo, Stampin' Up for that one. So that's a bundle. And I've got one more bundle before I show you my Sale-a-Bration freebies. I've got 5 minutes to do that in. So this set is one of these reversible ones. So you can stamp on one side where all the detail is, then you turn it over and you get the flat back of the stamp, gives you the reverse image, and then there are dies to go with it. The mountain scenes, the trees, the tree tops, clouds. We were shown a demonstration where somebody stamped the clouds like that and then did that as well, and it just looked genius. It really was clever. So you can see all of this, so you can get you can get some real detail going on as well as just the outlines as well. and probably should be doing this off camera given I've only got 5 minutes left. This one here, you can see it actually cuts the top of this mountain range here. So this bigger one is with this section, and then this one, so you would cut off the top and you would have a card or a box or something that had, you know, the top's cut off, and so you get sort of like a nice fancy layered card. Okay, then I got Sale-a-Bration freebies, but before I come to that, I did briefly show it up yesterday. This was an exclusive to those in the leadership team who went to centre stage. So this is my meadow. So it's along the lines of snowfront and waterfront, which is snowfront I've just discovered and really love it. So I'm going to be going and getting waterfront. If I haven't already got it, I can't read from here. So we had this as an exclusive to those of us who were at centre stage. So this wasn't part of pre-order, but it was brilliant. Then I'm into the freebies. So I got the Gangs All Mere for free. This is a Sale-a-Bration freebie with a £45 or £60 euro order. Happy birthday to you. I'm going to colour that in like crazy. Lovely lily pad, which is a reversible, and that actually you can get, so you can get all of these for £45, 60 euros. But there are dies that come with it, or that pair with it, and you need a double size order, so you need a £90 order or 120 euros. And so you can die cut all of these shapes. So they're part of, you know, the same thing. I can do that in a second. Then I got Sending You Thoughts, which is always great when we have a wordy Sale-a-Bration stamp set. We do have a slight difference this year, so if you place an order over £275 or 370 euros, you're going to get this stamp set for free, and it's called Little Ladybug. Now, it's not going to cost you anything, but it's got a value, I want to say, of £30, but don't quote me on that. I might not be completely right, because this was obviously part of our pre-order. So you can't buy it, you can't get it as part of Sale-a-Bration freebies like you could those ones, but I just love it. And it reminds me of, I can't remember his name, thingy from A Bug's Life. Oh, his name's gone out. Francis, that's it. Francis from A Bug's Life. If you know your cartoon movies, you'll know exactly what I mean. But I just love it. That is so gorgeous. And then we've got lots more Sale-a-Bration things, but that was just all that they gave us for pre-order. And we've got the most amazing paper. But this was the paper they gave us. So this is very Monet as well. So free paper, all about the texture. That looks for all the world like it's wrinkled. It's not. It's perfectly smooth. All detail. Let me show you the bit that I was just looking at. This section here. It looks like the paper's creased. It's not. It's just, you know, paint on. Well, it's just slapped on paint actually, but not in a bad way. You know what I mean. Brilliant. Why can I not remember the name of our paper? It's days I'm looking at it from here. When you're carrying so many names around in your heads. In your head. So this was free. I might have got quite a lot of this in order to be able to put together some bits and pieces for my customers who shop with me. So I can give them all a little taster of stuff. I love the reverse of that. That is gorgeous. I quite like that. I actually prefer that side because it's a very me kind of colour. So, what are the colours in there? Billions of them. Bermuda Bay, Blackberry Bliss, Coastal Cabana, Flirty Flamingo, Garden Green, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, Grapefruit Grove, Highland Heather, Lovely Lipstick, that would be that one. Melon Mambo, Pool Party, Pretty Peacock. Goodness me. With 50 seconds to go. So, lots going on. I'm going to splice this because I want to carry on talking just for another couple of minutes. If you made it this far, you're doing well. Bear with. Okay, I didn't want to stop just because it said there was 50 seconds. So just to kind of reiterate that from the 3rd of December, demonstrators are going to be able to shop from this catalogue and earn all the Sale-a-Bration freebies. It's the front cover of the catalogue. Let me bring it closer to you. Hint, hint. There is some gorgeous stuff. I think, can I show you the back? I can show you the back. 2. just, you know, take a peek at that for a minute. Can I show you the back of this one? Oh, I can. Glorious. So as soon as I can order these on the 3rd of December, I will be ordering them all. I give catalogues for free. I don't charge anybody for them because I want you all to have a good look through. I order them in English, French and German. I have, I sent nearly 2,000 of them out earlier this year. The winter catalogues, I sent nearly 2,000 of them out. I send them for free. As soon as I can get them, I will order them. So that's going to be the 3rd. So they're going to be with me about the 7th to the 10th of December. It takes me a while to process them because I need to make sure I've got the right languages going to the right people. Obviously need to get my details on the back too. Need to work out all of the dresses, so the addresses, so they will be coming out. But as I said, anybody who wants to join my team, excuse me, anybody who wants to join my team can, obviously, because I want you all to join my team, but you can shop these catalogues as well in December. You don't have to wait till the 3rd of January when they go live. And there is a particular special joining offer coming in January, but you can take advantage of purchasing that offer now, or rather in December, 3rd of December. I don't know if I can tell you what it is. Probably not because I haven't got it in my hand, but it's in here. But it's absolutely brilliant. You're going to love it. You really are going to love it. And so you don't have to wait to join in January and get it. You can take advantage and grab it in December because demonstrators are lucky like that. So anyway, oh, we're over half an hour again. Like I say, I hope nobody had anything planned this weekend other than crafting and being inspired by stuff you see. So thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you soon. And hope you join my team soon. Bye.